because Tinubu is the one sponsoring him to destroy PDP, so that Nigeria will not have an opposition party, because what Tinubu wants to run is one-party system where he will be controlling the both parties, and with that, he will succeed to secure his second tenure. Because nobody will come out from anywhere to challenge him. Even in his own evil, in his own bad leadership, in his own bad policy, he will continue.
Tinubu will continue.
Tinubu will continue. That is what Tinubu is using wike to do, to hinder any opposition party. And as long as we have no opposition party, forget about it.
He made mention in one of his the talk on one time that he's going to put fire in other PDP. You see, dignitaries have come out to contribute.
Yes, let us say something. He has GDI all over the 36 states. He has people. He has people. He has bought people from the grassroots to the middle class.
Wike?
Yes. He has bought people all over the state. Anywhere PDP is wike by people. But as they break, he's losing his power. And especially this River State, which is his own foundation. He has lost his foundation. Every other state has been free from wike bondage.
If foundation be destroyed, what will the righteous?
Nothing if he do again. He's not a righteous man. If a righteous man foundation destroyed, he know if he do anything. Now evil man foundation. Evil man no even get. Come become the one we come.
I've told you before.
Yeah.
FCT minister performed beyond expectation when he was the executive governor of River State. That is why His Excellency Asiwaju Abed Bola Tinubu saw him having done all this in River State. Who will this cap in FCT fit? I want this place to be a capital of Africa, in fact. He sees that no other person that will do this job the way he wants it than His Excellency Chief by Sir E.M. Wike. That is why he said, come and be my landlord, as he said. You are my landlord, you are my advisor, you are everything. Come and replicate what you did in short, more than what you did. Come and do it in Abuja.
Okay.
And which he's doing.
Except performing exactly
so what I'm telling you that he is not in any way
political alert.
If
yeah,
to his level, want to join APC, will he pass through the backyard door? He will come in the Ego Square and declare. In fact, the whole Nigeria will stand still.
But we've seen the problem happening in PDP right now. It seems everything is.
Now, the problem is that it's happening in PDP. You know, behind the doors, they will be saying, hey, we'll suspend Wike, we'll do this. Wike was there yesterday in the meeting. Did any of them open their mouth and say anything? Rather, what they did, Damago, continue. Every other suspension, cancel. Let us come back and unite and build our party. Wike was there. I had wanted any of them, those people that cry, those cockroaches that are talking, let them open their mouth and talk. Then none of them said anything. I watched it. You understand me? Not when they go for back, they talk. They say if you want to talk, eyeball to eyeball, talk.
Yeah, but
none of them said anything.
So all of them, they are just side talk.
Now side talk. Now come, if you say the man, talk for my front. Now waiting, now so we can be.
Peace comes. That if there's anything they want him to do for peace to reign, that he's ever ready for peace to reign. I think the courts in this case are one of the challenges we are having. Before I used to hear that a court is the hope of a common man. But how can it be now that they are contradicting issues? In fact, I will call on the Mr. President to look into it. Don't take because of one man's ambition. Don't take because of one man's interest and damage the constitution and the rule of law of Nigeria. And by so doing, they will be demoralized. In fact, democracy will die. They want to kill democracy. They want to kill democracy. I think the court should be very, very careful of what they do so that they will not cause an anarchy, they will not cause problem to the society. I know that Nigerian youths are very kind of people. If not, if Nigeria is come out the road, it will cause mayhem. We are trying to see how we can manage Boko Haram, and what they are doing may cause another war in different states. So please, they should be cautioned. They should look at case critically. They should not take bribe if they do. Are you hearing me? They should not take bribe if they do. They should at least see a spade, call it a spade, so that it will see the hope of common man.
Are you saying when you say one man interest, are you talking about Nyesom Wike?
One man interest.
Yeah.
If I'm talking about Nyesom Wike,
yeah.
I think they should know where the man is coming from. They should know the one man, where the one man is coming from. I don't mention people's name like that. And you don't need to mention people's name like that. So when I'm talking about judiciary, I believe it's not all of them. But this thing is happening in judiciary. So they need to strengthen it.
So if you Nyesom Wike is responsible for this, all what is playing out in River State politics.
All what is playing out in River State politics.
He's responsible because he has his people stationed everywhere, and it seems they are out of power.
They are grouped of people, and they are grieved.
You call them
ones.
political orphans?
I call some of them political orphans. I call some of them political orphans. You know, when things happen when things happen that is not within your favor. Yeah. They will start crying politically. But where the thing marvels me is that they don't have the masses at heart.
Yeah, they don't.
That is where he keep. Sometimes, which word will I quantify it? They don't have the masses at hand. People are suffering. They don't care. My question is, this money they are talking of, where are they taking it to? If they are called, or if anybody called by Mr. Death, do you know where those things are? You can't know where they are.
For good 8 years, and River State elected Fubara as the next governor to succeed him. So I don't see any other agreement contrary to what the people have decided. To me, it's inconsequential. The most important thing is the will of the people, not one myopic individual, selfish and greedy interest. I don't believe in that. Anything contrary to the will of the masses is that.
I know that the president called for the current governor of Fubara, and is the predecessor Wike to a dialogue. And there is one thing that Fubara said, that the agreement he had with the president and Mr. Wike is not a constitutional agreement. It's not constitutional.
It's not in line with the
Yes, it's just a dialogue that one can neither agree with or disagree with. So it's just the issue. Wike himself, somebody brought him to politics, somebody brought him to limelight. He worked under somebody. And they had disagreement as well, because politics is about interest, individual interest. That is what politics is all about. So everybody in any time they have that opportunity of power or being in power, they want to, let their own ideology, their own, ideas count. So that is what is playing out. It's not, to me, it's not betrayal, because you cannot hold the state to ransom because you feel you have a superior power. The state is being owned by the Rivers people, and I think their objective and whatever is their concern is what will always count.
Don't you think there will be further escalation on River State? We've seen local government LGA was brought down.
Yes.
Just concluded election.
Yes, you can see through the interview that Mr. Wike granted, he said that it was not his boys that destroyed these public properties, but it is just a white lie. You understand? It was his boys that did that, and their primary aim is to bring unrest, echoes in the system, because by which there is this kind of uncertainty, this kind of fear amongst the state residents. The military will be forced to come in. We will declare state of emergency. So I know that is their last resort.
So you are trying to cause uproar in the state, so state of emergency.
That is their last resort. You understand? That is their last resort, and it's just what is playing out. But I know the Rivers people, they ought to be conscious at this time. It should not be used as a tool to bring uncertainty into the state. If you actually mean well for the state as a Rivers resident or as a Rivers citizen, you must make sure you preach peace and adhere and pursue peace always.
Like somebody said people that burn down the LGA are the people where they collect tax, where their people are no longer in office, and them go burn down the LGA.
It's possible, but we know they are miscreants. They are enemies of the state. It doesn't matter how they are masquerading themselves. What matters is River State needs peace. And if you are a well-meaning citizen of River State, you must make sure there is sustainable peace in the state. It's not betrayal. Government is a process. You understand? And we are gone are those days we are in the dark, where you say somebody is a godfather and you see that person wearing much influence in the state, determining the economic of the state and the economy of the state. So at this time, I think we are enveloping as a people. It's no more business as usual. The only thing I have for the present governor is that he has been able to secure his territory. Therefore, he has to come out and work for the people of the state. He has to be up and doing. All the promises he made during his campaign, he ought to fulfill them at this time. So the states need democratic influence. It needs development.
Because to me, a governor is a governor. Let him, if he's not matured, he wouldn't have been made a governor. If they know he cannot do it, they shouldn't have given it to him. They wouldn't have brought him out. So it is to leave him. Let us see what he can offer. You understand? Let us see what we can offer. So as an individual, trying to remove somebody that is just 3 months in office, I see it as I don't know. And the young man was shouting, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? They would have come out to say, this and this and this that you have done. You understand? So they should leave him, let him do his own and go. From time of Data Speak did his own. Till now, people are still calling Data Speak because they saw what he did. He did his own and he left. Okilo did his own. This person did his own. He left. They should allow him to do his own. Let us see, so that when they will be measuring, like by my own measurement now, by my own rating, Data Speak, Amechi, Yesom, they tried. They tried. So they should let this man make his own mark. Impact. So that when he's gone, we can begin to rate. You understand? So we say betray. I don't understand what betray is. A governor is a governor.
Yeah. All right. Sir.
So I don't know what I'm talking about.